Hey, good morning, Red. Still the same thing. I took it apart and took good pictures inside. Sent it to my friend, so he's still troubleshooting for me. I just redid everything he showed me last night, hoping that maybe we would just, something would reset itself because he thought it might, but it didn't. So I had to do a disconnect this morning, so it's off right now. And what sucks is I work late tonight, and then I'm going out of town tomorrow evening, so I won't be able to work on it. I won't be back till late Sunday, so don't know what I'm going to do. I was hoping it was all going to be fixed too, but thank you. Just to get somebody to come out and look at it, they'll charge you $100 just to say, yeah, this is what the problem is, and then you got all the added expense on top of that. And since the big C, then they charge even more to come out. It's ridiculous. But I'm pretty impressed with my skills. I did it all without my friend even being with me last night. There's two state troopers got this car pulled over. I'm not sure why it took two. Well, at least I can take the door off the AC, disconnect the wires for the fan, and reconnect. Hey, good morning, U-Haul. And I learned that if you pull the disconnect out, I won't be electrocuted if I'm inside the AC. So that's good. And then the only way to make the fan turn off is to do the disconnect. Good morning, Lisa. Right, get your sunglasses out because you're going to need them. And I can't even get over to the other lane. So much traffic. Hey, Italian princess. Gosh, the cops are out thick this morning. Another beautiful day God's given us. my God, that car we just passed, the guy's got a neck pillow and got his wang dang hanging out peeing right there along the road. Good morning, Elf. Are you on the shelf? Got a little fog going now. Not on the shelf today, okay. You do move around a lot, though. Absolutely, and you're in all kinds of videos. You're a really popular person. Oh, you got yucky weather there. I guess somebody has to have the yucky weather today, and you got to be the one. Is it cold too, Lisa? Cold and rainy is yuck, for sure. Oh, 3 days of it? That is yucky, and 44 degrees. Yeah, definitely yucky, rainy weather. You just have to soak up some of my sunshine today. Here's your daily dose of vitamin C. I was listening to the Steve Kane show this morning. We put out the link the other day. Steve Kane is kind of semi-retired, so it's Brian Craig that does the show, but it's still called the Steve Kane show, Kane with a K. And he YouTubes it as well, so you can see him doing his radio show. But this morning it was, will Trump be charged by the JC committee? And I've kind of been out of the loop because I just can't even listen to all that bull crap. But they said that because, the changing of the guard here the first of the year, they've got to do something to keep Trump off the ballot. So he said that they would, he was saying they were going to make their move before the end of the year to probably whatever it is, give their recommendations against him and a few other. They said there was a short list of people. So that should be interesting what happens between now and the end of the year as far as that circus goes. Oh, you got some, but it's 10 degrees. Oh my goodness, where in the heck are you? Oh, I know where you are. Is it really only 10 degrees there? Slacker mods. Yeah, she was late to the chat. Usually she's right there. Princess does need her beauty sleep. Dang, that's still too cold. I want to be able to go out in shirt sleeve, not have to have a jacket on. You're distracting her, huh? Oh, it's 42 there? That's cool. It's cool here, but not cold. I didn't check the temperature. Yeah, Brian Craig is the pod show Brian does, but the Steve Kane show is the talk radio show that he was talking about that on this morning. So the Steve Kane, Kane show out of Southwest Florida. But Brian's podcast, three of the conservative podcast. Can't talk this morning. And he does that usually with his wife, he and his wife. And she's disabled, but just sweet as can be. And he gets heat a lot about, being racist and stuff. And he's got a biracial daughter. So he's like, dude, you got me all wrong. The sun is shining in her eyes this morning. Hey, Mima. 35 in Cali. He takes call-ins. You can call in and talk to him, give your opinion. He loves it when, a lefty calls in. He gets Fruit Loops that call in too sometimes. It's just, and he loves it. He loves talking to the Fruit Loops or the lefties. But that's the show. The Steve Kane Show is the show that We the People calls in and talks to quite frequently. And that's how I knew We the People long ago, was from that radio talk show. Dang, that really is disappointing news. I know you're devastated. Have you recovered from that bad news, Wingman? No, I know that was fun to be able to change your name depending on where you were. That really sucks that they did that. Okay. Not sure how to find it then. If you pull him up, Brian Craig, I'm trying to think how I pull him up. It's just he's in there as I'm sub, so it comes up. Maybe it comes up under him. Maybe so. Maybe it is a Steve Kane Show under his name. There should be a thumbnail there that says something about the J6 committee. So that would be the right one. But I thought his pods were different. So I assumed a different link. Oh, there, you found it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, we've got the sympathy cards coming. We've got that campaign started. But in the meantime, I'm just not sure what you're going to do. Do you have support there? Do you have somebody close to you that can be your support, to help get you through this? I was on Brian's live. Okay, all right. And like I say, I watch. He starts at 6, so I wait till he's talking a little bit, so then I can fast forward through his commercials. I mean, not to be rude, but I just don't need to hear his commercials, so. Oh yeah, family comes first, whether it be puppy form or kitty form. Absolutely, wingman. That's how. Absolutely. It hurts a little bit, but you will get through this. Yes. And we're all here if you need to talk. If you just need to get it off your chest. If you need to cry a little bit, you can. It's all good. Hey, morning, Wendy. Red, I'll have to go in and see if I subscribe to you yet. I may not have. Yeah, I need to learn more too about all that stuff and how to get my little, like your little logo that shows up on there and all. I just haven't had time to do any of that. Well, that's cool. That's cool that she was able to do that for you. I did get into TikTok last night and reported that fake account they made using my Aruba Dive Girl. See, Red, that's a good idea. You really need to get everybody on there, follow everybody that's got a Twitch account. And I call my Twitch people Twitchies. And you guys are my Tubies. Support each other, follow each other. If you're not on other platforms, make accounts just to have them, because we may need them for a rainy day. Get all your people that you need to follow them, sub them, whatever you need to do, but be prepared so we're ready. I mean, I think you can still get into your Twitch from a desktop, a regular computer. They have a desktop version, because I had to go in there to actually look at some settings, because it doesn't show up on my phone. And Twitch is becoming the streamer location. I mean, I know it's a big gaming platform, but a lot of the streamers are going that direction as well. So I think it may be making a change from just mainly gaming, or hot girls, with hardly any clothes on. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. Well, I could exclude you in that, when I talk about the tubies. Well, it was just a play on YouTube, but yeah, if you want to, be that way. Traffic stopped ahead, so I'm not going to sit in that crap. Detour. I mean, I'm just calling y'all tubies. It's just, out of my mouth. I'm not really calling you tubies. I think your official title is Pearls, to go with the Aruba thing. I was going to do rubies because, Aruba, but I think I decided to go with pearls, because you're all one of a kind. You guys are funny. I got one Twitchy on right now. Remember, if you got a Twitch account, go follow me. Follow anybody else that's got accounts that need support. Even if you're not on there, if you don't use it, get you an account and get your people set up. Get your network set up. That's what we'll call it moving forward. Set up your network. Pearls are unique. Yep. Oh, Wendy, that was very cool. Very nice. Hey, good morning, Chaplain. It's amazing how pearls come about, so we're all very special. You need some coffee, Princess. Your elixir. Yeah, it's a good cure for different things. I have cream and sugar, then I add the coffee. No, actually, I have. I don't like strong coffee because I used to never be a coffee drinker, never. But my office stayed so cold, I finally had to start drinking coffee to stay warm. So I take a lot of cream and sugar. Plus, they make it really strong. Like they use for one pot, they make use 2 bags of coffee, so it's extra strong. So I'll have to do half of what the normal person would drink, then add hot water to it, then my cream and sugar. It's quite a little concoction I have to do every morning. Oh, good for you, Wendy. Good for you. We should all participate, even though it's a struggle. And Wendy, you may not know, but Brett is in mourning today. We have to take it easy on him and give him lots of support, lots of love, because he's going through a really difficult time. I got a nice little combination going, but I can't do the strong stuff. All right, let's get moving, people. I'd like to get through this light. And it's a red light, so I got to be careful going through. I knew it. See, iced tea used to be my thing. Iced tea was my addiction, really. Oh, you're right. I am so sorry. Here you are suffering, and I'm making you relive it. You're right. Let's just have this last one moment of sorrow, and then we'll have to stop talking about it. Remember, you can always call a friend if you hit that bottom, just the bottom of the barrel. Call a friend, reach out. Okay, apparently everyone has a coffee issue. So let's ask this. Do you drink your coffee black with cream, maybe just a little sugar, some cream and sugar, something else? How do you drink your coffee? Cream and sugar. That's me too. Cream and sugar. Honey and cream. Okay. Anyone just straight up black? That's it. Because that'll put hair on your chest, even if you're a girl. Oh my gosh. Booze in your coffee? Uh, that's probably what you're going to have today. I mean, not mention any reasons why, but that could be a booze in your coffee kind of day. Duncan, I see ya. Oh, look at Chaplin. He's being somewhat healthy. Good for you. Yeah, I need to cut back on the sugar, but I have to use the sugar to kill the coffee taste. Because the coffee is so daggone strong. Now, if I make it, if we don't have as many people and I make it, I do not as strong. It's much better. Does anybody have like a Starbucks or a Dunkin' coffee addiction? Just a drink from either of those places or your local coffee shop. Oh, you just forwent the coffee and went straight for the booze, I'm assuming. Is that what you're saying? It was one of those days, just straight to the drinking, huh? I'm just not a boozy kind of girl. I just don't. I don't like the taste of it now. I like it if you, like, I guess with the coffee, if you can hide it with like the fruity stuff, then I can drink, but I'm just not that boozy. I don't want to taste the booze. What is it with these people in their cars? Let's go. Come on, little fella. You can move up through the intersection. There's enough room for you up there. I get a vanilla bean frappuccino, and then I add 1 shot no whip. So that counteracts the espresso. Yeah, and venti for sure. If I'm going to go, it's going to be a venti. And right now, then they have a hot drink, a white mocha. What is it? A hot white toasted mocha. Yeah. Hot white toasted mocha. They also have it in cold, but I want the hot. Your gut tells you no. Yeah, you got to listen to your gut, for sure. Oh, Tim Horton? Okay. Oh, I do like red velvet cake, so that kind of sounds interesting. I my favorite. I love red velvet cake, but my favorite is German chocolate cake with a ton of German chocolate icing. And I don't eat it hardly ever because I could sit down and eat the whole cake. And I'm trying to work on this girly figure, so we can only talk about cake. That's why I need to cut back on the sugar in my coffee too, because it adds to my girly figure. So it makes more of me than there should be. So oh yeah, carrot cake is good too. Oh, German chocolate cake from scratch. I don't know whether I've even had a scratch made German chocolate cake, but lather on that icing for sure. Like coconut pecan icing. I actually have a scar on my arm from a carrot cake. So I have a carrot cake burn mark on my arm. Oh, wow, Wendy, you were eating German chocolate cake on your 5th birthday. Well, that's a nice memory. That's the only way I'll eat carrots, though, too, like real carrots. Like, um, I can eat the baby carrots, like if you give me some, like, Catalina dressing or something. But I don't like carrots, like if you in a roast or something like that. I mean, you can have them in there. I'll just pick around them, but I don't like carrots. No, I just don't like the way I feel. I don't have. I had to have my thyroid removed, so it's an extra struggle to try to keep the weight where it needs to be, because you can work out for 2 hours a day, you can diet, and does nothing, or you can eat Big Macs all day and you can lose weight. So there's no rhyme or reason right now. It's doing its own thing. So it's just frustrating. Now it's definitely about how you feel. Definitely, I would feel better if there was less of me. And there was last year. I'd gotten way down. I never thought about that. Carrots cooked in potatoes. Yeah, I'm just not a carrot fan. Well, that's real good. A blinker would help. I had to almost stop eating completely. I can't even do those specialty diets. I just have to cut back to really almost eating nothing for my weight to actually start to move. But that's wonderful, Red, that you've lost 35 pounds. That's wonderful. Yeah, food is good. That is for sure. Yep, go Red. See, you could do a video or a live stream about weight loss. Encourage people. But I hate when people say this is the way you need to do it, because everyone's body is different and everyone responds differently. So what works for you may not work for me or the next person or whatever. We have to find out what works best for us. I love these people like, oh, you need to do it this way. No, absolutely. I was married to a bodybuilder, so I know all about the eating clean and all that stuff. Absolutely. But still, the body doesn't respond. Like I said, my body doesn't respond like the normal person because of not having the thyroid. Because it controls your metabolism and everything. So, 'tis a struggle. All right, everyone. This is my sign-off light. So, everyone have a good day. Take care. Build your network. Get those platforms going. Sign up for all of us to be, follow us or subscribe. And have a great day. And I'll see you on the next ride. Tonight's my late night, so if you're going to ride with me, it'll be later. So, talk to y'all later. Bye.